Live from the westernunion.com VIP Lounge.
Haley Reinhart in the house. What's up?
Give it up for Haley Reinhart, everyone.
So exciting.
Amazing performer.
What's going on?
So good. That set was amazing. I like by song number 2, I wanted to be a better person.
Oh, you're feeling better
yeah.
now.
I am.
It motivated us. We have a lot to talk about. So first of all, I was reading, is it true that your fans are called Halians?
I think, yes.
Who started that?
Is
Is that? She's agreeing. She's like, I don't know that I am one.
Greatest
I am a Halian.
fan army name ever. Ever. I literally like...
It's cosmic.
No, it really is because it conjures up some really interesting images. It's like, I'm a Halian. What does that even mean? Is that on the new X-Files? What is that?
It could be.
If you start dating someone, they're going to do your name and his name. You know how that works. It's so annoying. Hollywood loves to do like little like, what do they call Gwen and Blake Shelton now? I forgot what the two of them together. It's the most awkward names together, so.
I don't even know what you would
Is there
call
one
that.
for them yet?
Yeah, I already forgot. It was so dumb I didn't even remember it.
They're both one syllable. How do you?
I don't know. Team Guava.
Blake.
I can't do that. Right
Gwen.
now. It's too early.
I know. Anyway, let's move on. That was awkward. I promise I have a whole bunch of great questions. So let's talk. You, this is like the beginning of your radio tour.
Yes, the first stop.
Right, I know, and welcome to San Francisco.
Thank you. I love it here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have you been here before?
I have, yeah. I was here not too long ago with Postmodern Jukebox actually doing a show here.
Okay. Did
Yeah.
you get to explore the city at all, or?
I did.
Okay.
Too much. I can't probably tell you all the things that
Tell us half the
Sounds
things.
very illegal.
Well, it's not illegal. You just
Tiptoe
probably
on
have to
this
be
side of
over 21.
legality.
I had a great time. We were
Adult
like,
beverages?
yeah,
We're
maybe
we
one
can
or
make
two.
we can make it family safe. Okay. Staying out late.
Yes, staying out late. I
Sexy
think-
outfits.
Yes, little to none. There was, I think we were like pretty central, so like there was a whole lot going on. You know, even in the streets, like people are crazy. They're just dressed up in all kinds of different things.
Sometimes they don't wear clothes at all.
I noticed there was like
Nobody
thongs and
minds.
things, you know, with different outfits. I think I was here another time when they were wearing Santa hats and just red bikini or
Was that
thongs.
SantaCon?
It could have been
probably?
SantaCon if it was around Christmas time.
I think so.
You know
This
what
is a
though? It's
fun
San
place-
Francisco. It might
yeah.
not have been. It might have just been
might have
a
just
red
been a
hat
Wednesday.
rally.
It was
Who knows?
pretty cool. right on.
You never know with the city.
Do your thing, San Fran.
So you have a new album coming out, I believe, in
Yeah.
April.
Yes.
Okay. And
Called
is it?
Better.
It is called Better. I wanted to
Yeah.
make sure. Okay, that's exciting. Are you? How are you feeling? How does it feel like before you release it? Is it nerves? Is it excitement?
I've been like getting these songs together for about 3 years now, or 4 even. Some of them are written, just like maybe 6 months ago, but some go even further back, like 3-4 years. So right now I'm just like so excited to get it out, especially to the fans. It's just, it's a gift back for everybody who's been sticking around for, let's say 5 years now. And
And
yeah,
it's your
I'm ready.
baby too.
It's my babies. It's all the songs. I gotta just get it out.
I feel like after watching you do those 3 songs, just we got the little taste here, but you have that real soulful growl that you can hit. It's like your 5th gear. You know what I'm talking about?
Thanks.
Like you think the song's going normal, and all of a sudden it comes in.
Just get in my Corvette.
What? The first time you hit that, how did you feel, and how old were you? Do you remember that moment where you're like, "Wow, I just did that. That was awesome."
I mean, I think that I was doing that at a young age, but I feel like it became something when I was on Idol. And really, it was like the crowds were so loud and electric, and we were tired too.
Right.
So I was pushing, I was in it, and it became, essentially just one of my vocal techniques after a while, just something that you grow into and adapt and, don't hurt yourself.
What styles would you say you resonate with most? Because like you can do so many different things. So when people describe your music, or when you even describe it, like what genres do you most associate with?
I know it's hard for a lot of artists to narrow it down, but I usually just tell people it's very sultry. And on this record, for Better, it'll be, a mixture of funky and a little more rocky edge, but the soul remains the same.
We were
throughout.
talking when you were saying, I was like, I want to wear like a cocktail dress and have a cigar when you sing. I just want to, it's like that sexy lounge, like great vibe.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's all I could
I
ever
don't know.
really want.
Maybe I'm just weird. Maybe I just
Like-
need a drink.
No.
I don't know. But
Not that I'm, pushing or supporting alcoholism,
Right.
but I do think that it's cool that it could take you in another period, maybe.
yeah.
Cool.
That's how I felt. It was nice.
Thanks.
Very cool.
And so, have you fangirled out, like, for anyone you've worked with? Because I know you've worked with a lot of. I saw Tony Bennett thing. I mean, anyone that you're like, holy crap, I cannot believe I'm working with this person.
A lot. I think it surprises me because I am pretty calm and collected, but it's when it catches me off guard, like Lenny Kravitz or something.
Yeah.
And I did like an event for Muhammad Ali a couple years back and got to perform with legends. I mean, I was like the newbie of the crowd. It was everybody from Stevie to Lenny and Snoop and even actors like Samuel L. Jackson, where I was just like everywhere I turned. It was just too much. I was like, wow, I am in some kind of strange cosmic vortex right now with, heavy hitters surrounding me. So
he's one of those people that is so cool. I did an event with Lenny Kravitz one time. He's so cool. He could wear a hefty garbage bag, and you're still like, give me
I
some
can
of that.
see him in that, actually.
Give me some of that cool, man.
Just stick his hands.
I just want to share
muscles
your
through
air,
it.
please. He's definitely that guy.
Marcus fangirls up.
Oh, all the time. Like
You know
that
what he
guy?
likes? He's a boy band guy.
Oh.
Like
Here we
he knows
go.
more about
And
NSYNC.
I'm out.
NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. And what do you have a boy band thing, or is One
I mean,
Direction?
back then, I was a big Backstreet Boys fan.
So BSB over NSYNC all day?
Back then, at least.
What about
now? I can
now?
appreciate them. Now I can appreciate both of them.
Okay.
And big JT fan, so I think
That's a good train to get on right there.
Yeah.
That guy's going to
I'm
go
on the
somewhere. That
I
guy's
think
gonna
he's
go
got a
somewhere.
little something going on
I don't know what that meant, Marcus.
in the
Don't
falsetto.
make it weird. I want to talk about growing up because I was watching some old videos and I was watching you from I think it was 2011 that you were on Idol, and I'm like, this girl is so comfortable. So you grew up in a very musical family.
Yeah.
Mom and dad were both in separate bands.
They've had multiple bands,
Uh-huh.
and they were, doing their own thing. But now they've had a group together, leaders of their band Midnight, for 40 years.
Right.
And they're still doing it all the time. So they rock so hard. I can't even tell you. It's not just because they're my parents, but growing up with them, being able to do
Sure.
every genre. They basically move with the decades.
That's awesome.
Move with
So they
the
did the
times.
boy band then, is what you're saying. Just kidding.
Well, yeah, and if boy band you mean Eagles or Led Zeppelin or then yeah.
When they got you into music, was it one of those situations where you gravitated towards it because you wanted to be like them, or were they literally like what I'm doing right now is I'm literally pushing the keyboard in front of my 1.5-year-old daughter, hoping that she'll get
Nah.
into it. She's taking music class now, and I just want music to be a part of her life.
Well, that's beautiful.
And she loves it. She loves it.
Yeah.
I've got pictures of her playing drums and stuff. So was it you getting into it, or them kind of encouraging you, or?
It was just a way of life. So I grew up and I'd get babysat some of the time, but a lot of the time I would even just get brought into the clubs or fests
Yeah.
or conventions and just be in this world of people just
So you grew up on the road.
I grew up just going with them and starting at a really young age, getting up there and just I got the bug, just like now I have the travel bug, but
Right.
at that time it was the first time I sang before a huge crowd at a tattoo convention, crazy. I cried right after, but
How
it was
old were you?
happy tears. It was my 9th birthday, 9/9/90. It was crazy.
Wow.
It was,
You sang at a tattoo convention when you were 9?
yeah, there was kids with green hair and dudes with the beard, and everybody was like Freebird, it was real. And my parents told me that they
What did you sing?
I sang Blue, Leanne Rimes. I'm not a country singer, but I can yodel. So
It's tremendous.
that was once they knew I could do that, then they were like, we want you to do that. I was like, okay.
I love hearing about gigs that you never know would actually be gigs. You know what I mean? Like the stories of where it takes you.
Yeah, you never know. That's it's really, at least for me now, I've always felt you gotta just keep your eyes and your mind open and let opportunity come and find you.
Yeah.
It's
Didn't you
important.
perform at a pizza parlor one time?
Probably. I'm a stand-up comic, so
Lovely.
There's a place in San Francisco called the Brainwash, and it is a
It's a laundromat.
laundromat cafe
With open mic.
and an open mic. So
Did you brainwash them
I
into liking your jokes? Oh, I'm
Actually,
I
just
see what you did there.
That
Let's
was
all just take a minute.
good,
Let's
but
take a minute.
no, the hardest
That
part
was
of
for
that
you,
gig-
Halians. What's up?
It's
Just
no,
kidding.
but anyone from off the street can walk in and sit down, and it's so hard when you're on stage, which means standing where the mic is. It's just some people smelled, and it was really hard to.
You smell delightful. I've already
you.
told you off camera, so might as well
She
just
said
say
I
it on
smelled nice. That
camera.
made me feel pretty. Thank you.
And do you love Bill Burr then?
Yes, he's a great comic. Yes, she knows. I'm like, oh my
I
gosh, I've never
know,
talked
yeah.
to
You know him
Well,
personally?
because I actually play him as a little boy in the new Netflix
That's right.
original series.
I want
F
to talk
is for
about that
Family.
series really quick. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's pretty new, and people are digging it. It takes place like 70s era. It's literally Bill Burr's life growing up in his awesome dysfunctional family, like so many of us have, had similar stories.
Sure.
And so I get to play him, and I it's not the most PG, so parents tell your kiddies, but I might throw an F-bomb here or there as a 11-year-old or whatever, but get into all kinds of trouble, and at the end of the day, there's family values in it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Lesson around the
Wholesome.
profanity.
It's not dysfunctional, it's unique.
It is.
Right?
It's real.
I have one last question about growing up in music. So I understand, now, you've performed with both your dad and your mom. Was this both on Idol?
Well, yeah, technically, because I got my dad to play guitar with me on a Zeppelin song.
Right. I remember
that was my choice. And then once I got to go home for the third place hometown story, the top 3, then I just had my parents' band Midnight back me up at the racetrack, and there was like 30,000 people in the pouring rain, just like we just rocked it. It was just soaking. We're like electrocution, whatever. Like it was fun.
Well, now you're a mentor on Idol. The episode that airs this week. Is your dad going to be on with you this season?
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
But there's one of the kids I'm performing with is playing guitar, which kind of makes up for it. And I get to bring a song back and do the new single, and it's really full circle.
Yeah, I was going to say that happens on Thursday, and this is the last season, so it's very nostalgic, I'm sure, for you.
It is. I got to go back and see so many of the old faces, and from the crew to the producers, and it just was this very dreamlike situation that I was kind of floating through,
Do you watch any other reality shows? Like what is your lazy night? Do you have a lazy night?
I watch Shameless. That's about it. And I'm a Chicago girl, so that I kind of like to connect with that, even though that is a very dysfunctional family right there. But it's awesome.
You can't be the only one that likes it. I mean, it's been on for a few seasons, so it's a good show.
Yeah, definitely.
So I ate my way through Chicago for one of my birthdays. One time I literally flew in for the weekend and went to like 6 or 7 restaurants. Are you more of
this might take a while.
Are you more of a deep dish person,
Yes.
or an Italian beef sandwich person?
Well,
What's the move?
If you go to Portillo's, it's good.
Right, you get one or the other. There's a place called Portillo's. They do one or the other. I did both because that's how I roll.
Did you get Illuminati's?
I did.
Okay, good.
So what?
Deep dish.
Deep dish?
Ooh. Yeah.
And what kind
All
of
day.
pizza?
Mushroom sausage, probably, if you get deep dish, or maybe the spinach and mushroom or olive. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. I had some pizza backstage, though, thanks to you guys. So.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
We've known about this for a few days. I haven't eaten in 3 days because of the cameras, so I can't. I'm going to get back there. I'm going to get back there and lock on some of that.
Somebody give this man a slice.
somebody help him out. All right, so let's see. Your new album's coming out in April. It's called Better, and I love that single. It's so good, so good.
Thank
I
you.
love it. It was very. I was like, I do want to be better. Like, it just did. It's fun.
That's the hope.
You're going to be on Idol this week, and then is there a hopeful tour coming up? Anything else you're looking forward to this year?
That's the plan. I mean, I'm just going to be on and off doing radio promo, just hopping around with Can't Help Falling in Love, but definitely have a lot of things cooking, so I'm excited to get out on the road.
Based on what I see, and thank you for being so active with your fans on Twitter, the Halians.
Cheers.
They all want to know when the tour dates are, so...
Yeah, me too. So as soon as I know, I will let you know. I'm working on it.
Awesome. Haley Reinhart, the new album out in April, man. We are so glad to have you here. That was so much fun.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
guys.
Haley.
All right.